Bit's able to get away with what everyone else gets away with as to how they want to use him. He could look to sell a fake down lower, look to make a lot of noise. He can try to come up on a rotate. He can be someone keeping that kind of option to drop vents again and come in with this B play. He can keep that dream alive. NaVi, they've got a lot open to them right now.
Ooh, yeah, this is a nice little angle to catch someone off guard. Perfecto might be the first one up, and it's been spotted out. He swings for the fight. He's got to know there's a second player potential to swing. Vegas doesn't come out with it until a little bit later. Deagle shots through, but there's already a player in Mini. Oh, what a recovery from Aegis. But he's all alone. Famas in hand, but it doesn't even get a chance to shine.
And NaVi, they've been able to navigate this one.
You might want to save again. 4 on 2. You do have a scout in hand. Apex gonna hope this grenade does something. Not enough to stop the plant, not enough to find a kill. And that's likely the signal for ZywOo and Apex to start backing away slowly from the situation.
I really hoped we were on the cusp of something for Magisk there, man. That was a lovely little flick back to main. Right, gets the blood flowing, gets the juices pumping around, but wasn't able to fire that Famas off in time, and the round just kind of came undone after that point. He really did have to be that hero figure of the A site. Yeah, but it's such an impossible situation, right? Especially as your teammates are falling in hut, you have to just really make a Hail Mary play. Didn't expect that second player in towards Mini. 2-0 for NaVi, starting this out very well, trying to recover after an Inferno loss. They do have upgraded pistols, but no armor on any of the 3 players. Still can be dangerous. NaVi's hit the pause button, letting Vitality consider the position. Great kill. Time for ZywOo to try and build upon it, but good shutdown from SDY. Mejores is going to add another one, a headshot onto Electronic, and they remember, they likely know that Bit has crossed over towards Secret, and he has yet to make his play. Oh, Samdayong would have loved that. The equalizer into the 3v3, bit of tension relieved, but instead, just some damage, just some parting words.
They're going to drop down vent.
Getting aggro. Oh, he could still hit this timing. He could still find it as they try to drop down. The bomb does make it, the second man in tow. Samdayong having to hold the vents while the rest of the gang are in charge of getting this bomb planted.
That was so close to disaster with that 5-7 flank, but unfortunately, I don't think you can really go for this. If you're Vitality, though, you're happy to salvage some of these weapons. Even though it's only a Galil and a Famas, you'll take it at this point. Use that to bolster and strengthen your economy moving forward, not having to buy. Dupree's going to set up to try and get some kills in the post-bomb explosion. But that whole round was about finding a way to connect with Bit in Secret. Either he was going to come back in towards Mini to help for the upper hit, and when they met resistance there, plan B. Drop down vent and join up with him in Secret. Good kill with the scout. That's all Spinks is going to get. There's the Famas lining him up. Bomb's going to go off, and Mejores will have an upgrade to an AK-47.
All in all, nice, you know, damage-dealing round out of Vitality, considering they had...
Nobody's shifted. Apex just now playing on the ramp, but he hasn't fully dropped down to even check things.
Yeah, it's awkward, man. Spinks pushed ahead of the smoke almost immediately, right? But it's in that almost, it's in that fraction of a few seconds that Perfecto found that timing down into the vent. And so, yeah, I don't think they do know about him. And it's just such a power position to have when it's not known. Because now as Apex tries to rotate down lower, he thinks he's going into the safety of this B site. That would have left him in the prying eyes of this lower man, but instead, Apex actually recommits to the ramp fight. A ballsy call that saved his life.
Unfortunately, there's just nothing really Perfecto can do to help kind of influence the way this round is going to play out at the moment, because you can't open any doors, you can't break the windows. They're going to hear that. They're going to know it's going to be the sound cue. So he's just kind of waiting for his teammates to make a play that allows him to build off of it. 28 seconds, and he's going to come back up Secret, give away that control.
All right, nice opener for Bit. Spinks on top of the hut. Ready for one man, sure, but it's the second that's going to swing main late that looks to do him in. Perfecto gets that trade. Back to the site is Dupree, flushed out right away. And Apex tries his hand at the hero spray down from heaven, but can't get more than one. NaVi able to make that all come together after all. As they sent Perfecto back up to come in late, and man, it actually ended up working out really nicely.
Yeah, what a god-tier play. What a great round from Perfecto. To be in that lower bomb site, have no way to connect with your teammates, come in for like the late lurk after a teammate's already gone down in mini, and look at these headshots. Time's running down. There's actually a pretty good amount of resistance in that upper bomb site, and Perfecto delivers some. Their map pick looking to recover in this series. Magisk falls. Simple with an opening kill. And once again, vents are exposed. For the third time in Vitality, don't know.
Oh, well, now they know.
Yeah, they figured it out. Oh, Navi working him in this round across the map. SMG and Mini, Deagle up in heaven. What are you supposed to do? Simple's having a field day. 2 kills for him in the round. And gives Electronic time to consider his options.
We're shorting Electronic stocks.
Man, most of this half has just been Vitality with no real opportunity to get into the game. They only had the previous round was really the biggest challenge they've had. Remember, they save on the pistol.
I mean, and I do feel like so much of that comes from the fact that somehow NaVi have been able to get like these vent players down without Vitality knowing, or even having, you know, like bit cross secret where it is a bit more telegraphed. There isn't that kind of immediate reaction to deal with it right now, and so it's giving a lot of freedom to NaVi, it feels like.
I mean, the verticality being exposed and the vent access that NaVi's been able to get time and time again in these first 5 rounds is so brutal, and if Vitality doesn't put a stop to that soon, I mean, NaVi can, you want to talk about a leverage position, NaVi can just work them and control all the avenues of rotation. 5-0.
Yeah, you know, because like seeing teams kind of
they haven't actually noticed all the players.
It's not like they've gone down lower or like ever seen it. So yeah, he's just kind of like doing it blind, I guess. But with the opener onto Magisk, and Electronic is already fast in main, far faster than Vitality were ready for. He takes one of the grave before Dupree trades him, and Perfecto is this second man in, his second prong of the attack, just lays waste to Vitality. NaVi are on fire. 6 and on crossing with these outside smokes.
Long time the role of Electronic, but obviously picking up in-game leader duties as well. Feels like he needs to be part of the pack. It's Pitt who takes up the position. And Magisk is worried about someone jumping through the smoke, so that's what gives Bit access to Secret as the smokes clear.
It's wild, man. You're kind of like fighting ghosts outside as far as you're concerned. All that util went down. And now it's just dead silent. You hear no one down lower. As you aggro into the lobby, you're going to start to see more and more. But they will dispatch of this 4-man lobby hold. They make that look easy. Bit of a knee-jerk reaction there to go and take the lobby away. It's a real tried and tested method if you've lost that outside control, if you're not really sure what's going down there. The fact that they walk in a 4 as a double push and come out looking that clean is kind of wild.
Especially Magisk getting a double kill in the squeak door as well.
Question mark fast round, I think is how it's gone down. It's like, okay. You know, it's super weird how NaVi have kind of kept all their cards up their sleeve in this one so far.
And I mean, yeah, they opened up this game really exploiting the vent drop, and now they've kind of shifted styles and going for speed and pacing. Now Spinks is in a creative position. Smoke's gonna clear.
Yeah, a lot of them did like those lobby fights last time around, but this time the successes just aren't there. Spinks out on an island fighting all alone, and he'll answer the call. 3 in the round. Dupree might have been fed to the wolves, but when he checks back, spectating, Spinks is running the show now.
Only used 19 bullets as well. He could have done that with the A1. Simple's not able to get the tap. Simple's still looking for that spam, and it feels like it's so close, but not connecting. Electronic had the right idea. Majors is coming in for the flank, but the timing wasn't there with him, and now this just might be the final straw that breaks the camel's back in this round. Majors should be able to get a free kill onto Electronic, and that would leave Simple all on his lonesome.
Aww.
Knife.
Is he gonna do it? Nah. Plays the trigger discipline, gets nice and close, and that allows him to swing far faster than Simple was ever ready for.
Simple would have knifed.
He certainly, I mean, he tried to knife 3
Yeah, he did.
in one go, actually.
That crazy, crazy man. What a round from Spinks. Beautiful shooting. Clean headshot on the bit right at the end as well. Economy game, they could have fully invested. But they're gonna drop down to a few pistols and a pair of AK-47s. See if they can get anything done with a lower buy, a partial buy, and preserve some money for later on in this half. Silencer makes it tough to deal with, tough to address the position. Oh, get it, get 4. Perfecto puts him down, but way too late.
That is a lovely little sequence out of Magisk. Perfecto dropping behind main, but look at the Armada on the other side. When he tries to swing this, he's not going to like what he sees, and if he waits forever, he's just going to get flanked by Spinks anyway. There's the killing blow dealt by ZywOo. But man, Magisk with another big spray down round.
Oh, look at the Silencer. So hard to figure out the positioning and respond in time. Simple couldn't get it done over the top, and with the USP, fix things and what to change. And at least in this series, it's looking good for Spinks.
That's clean. Magisk is really believing that Vitality have got this one.
This is Apex's A4, just in case you
Okay.
I just thought I'd pass that on.
Next time he has that A1S, I know the
we'll figure
skin.
it out.
We'll check that.
Keep it on his POV. We gotta let the people know. 5 on 3. Gonna give up the fight outside. No reason to expose yourself to any kind of a danger. Good hold from Apex. Let ZywOo and the AWP take over.
It's cool though. Like the reason why I bring attention to that little switch as well is this one just kind of winds down. This should just be, you know, a formality really for Vitality here. It's like, it's cool because I think it makes a lot of sense. That's kind of the reason why I noticed it. I think, you know, with Magisk leaning outside and having to contend with these smokes, where the A1S was super powerful in the old meta, I think was on yard on nuke, right? You had so much you could do with smoke spamming. That's a lovely flick back from Simple. And even he's kind of shut me down for the moment. Do we believe in this? 20 seconds, bomb on his back, Deagle in his hands.
Made you forget the point you were going to make.
Yeah. Nah, no further than this, right? Little swing out, and everyone's just ready to swing him the moment that first bit of contact comes in. They know he's running out of time, and so there they are dealing with him.
Yeah. You could see the respect. See the respect.
Yeah, right. All of a sudden, it's like he gets that first Eagle, and everyone's like, okay, nobody peeking.
I just would have loved some chip damage on that grenade. Oh, he's lucky to be alive for the moment. Spam and spray not connecting. ZywOo wants to deny Bit any access, but wisely, Bit's not swinging wide. Just jiggling to make sure nobody's actually moving up the stairs themselves. They're gonna have to try and trade this, but no opportunity. Good shutdown, and there's Magisk finding Perfecto.
Flash. Almost wrecked Electronic, but instead it's that lineup for Spinks that's going to ruin NaVi's chances in this round. There's Apex to close. And a nice little detail was the fact that ZywOo's even down lower. You know, a lot of the time when these outside smokes have come in, we haven't really had that like fast rotate. We haven't really had a lower player to worry about if you're NaVi. So that comes as a bit of a shock to NaVi that ZywOo posted on that AWP when they round the corner.
Yeah, showing some presence.
NaVi. Don't get me wrong, a 7-round T-side, it's good. But it's the fashion in which the later stages of this first half have gone down in that you don't want it to end on this 7-round scoreline for NaVi. I feel like all the momentum would have been taken away from them if it does.
Bit sacrifices himself to force back the AWP to give his teammates a chance. Molotov out onto the stairs, forces ZywOo to make a decision. He's got to stand and fight because it's behind him. And oh boy, he's going to get away. Smoke deployed at the perfect moment because SDY was pushing to his position. And once again, for NaVi, nothing gained. No access, no kills that allows you to work with anything whatsoever.
No, this is just a flat lockout. Everywhere they've gone. Every fight they've tried to take has gone against them, and it's left them with nothing. ZywOo peeking the decon door. Gonna get swung open, and Simple sees him, but it goes both ways. There's that swing. Third time, not the charm for Simple. And now just some Die Young left. They know where he is. They've got him boxed in. There's a swing out of ramp to trade him. That is clean. That is very well put together for Vitality. And they tie this game up at 7-all.
Yeah, this is a solid and convincing run. There's been 7 kills for Navi in the past 6 rounds. Vitality have shut them down every single step of the way. It just took a little bit of time for the defense to warm up. It took a little bit of time for it all to click in. But now it's looking good, regardless of the score.
Oh, now that's an awkward opener. ZywOo just hanging in there, just staying alive, but Magisk is not so fortunate outside. A lot of damage has been done to these NaVi players, but no kills found yet. dupreeh looks to change that with a bit of a push into lobby. Gets out with his life. Finds that 4v4. Apex already down at lower. Sees ahead. Ooh, they are getting close. Spinks down through the vent has mowed them down and deals with this secret component of the lower play. The bomb dropped outside and some Die Young left in the clutch. 1v3 and ZywOo knows where he is. They've got the bomb under their control. Some Die Young's going to be hard pressed to find a damn thing here. Flash to get him off the angle. Spinks even looking interested from Secret. Not overextending, right? Not rushing this one. They don't want to give some Die Young a way back in. That should be the killing blow, and there it is, an 8-7 half.
Pressure of having to grind out those buy rounds. Looking like a timing for a door pop. They want to split towards this upper bomb site. Apex is close towards mini. ZywOo gonna challenge outside with the P250. But any moment now that door is gonna open up and vent access is denied by the dualies.
Oh yeah, that's rough. The bomb tumbles down as well. That does mean that ZywOo could grab it and get up to some weirdness as the bomb's down at the bottom of this. Perfecto trying to literally and metaphorically shut the door on them though. Oh, ZywOo's seen the bomb. He's realized.
Oh, he's got it.
He's noticed. He's like, oh, all right.
Cool.
Okay.
He's at least got a plan. There's no one downstairs. Hold your breath and stick it. Now, he's going to go down. This is going to be more than likely a... Okay, I take it back. He's gotten away. He's gotten away entirely. Okay, there's some potential with his P250. There's a nice opening kill. He's got a challenge because the bomb's not planted for him, and now a 2-on-2 and a long defuse.
Oh, ZywOo and Magisk! They come together. They combine for something beautiful. That is a lovely round from them. ZywOo with the reposition, gets out with his life, and then the long flank all the way through lobby, through ramp, into the B site from Magisk. It makes something beautiful.
I can't believe it. Oh my lord, that's so crazy. Recover that round. That looked so impossible.
Starts with a double kill and the bomb falling down the vents. Like, how do you win that? Just absolute madness. This round, Simple, he took that last one personally. He's asked for an M4, and he puts it to good use right away.
That's got to be so tilting. ZywOo's going to lead the way with the MAC-10. Nobody has shifted down lower yet for Navi. Simple's the one in ramp room with the M4. But they still lack the information. And Simple's rotating away from the lower bomb site.
That's kind of brutal, the timing on this rotate away. Yeah, ramp's kind of the only path to rotate that Simple really has. Util now going in. That's at least something to signal the lower take, and so Simple is able to move back over in time. Vitality are going to get the plant.
Bomb has been planted.
Spinks even holding for these rotations. Electronic seems cognizant that someone might be doing this. That's a pretty lovely dink to have gotten. And honestly, bringing him down so low, you might just feel...
Go hunt that weapon down.
Go get the Galil, right?
Yeah, you're not going for this whatsoever. Go find that Galil. Get an extra rifle in your hands. Perfecto. Oh, he's just out of vision, but SDY's flanking. There it is. CZ finishes it off. An extra rifle on the ground for Navi in the next round. But a 10th for Vitality. They get to double digits.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy that this is where we're at. Like, just to reiterate once again, 7-1.
Mac 10 recovered, Galil recovered. So more weapons for Navi to work with in this round. Let's see what they can do. It's Vitality's turn to change the pace. Upper bust. Mac 10 coming through the smoke, and he's got Perfecto with ease. And that probably seals the round to a certain degree. Nobody has actually, they dropped the bomb. They never brought the bomb into the upper bomb site.
Here.
Oh, this is weird.
This like lull in the action as the bomb tries to rotate in. If Navi can find a kill in amidst all this, they're teed up to attempt this retake. At bare minimum, they're gonna have time to position everyone, so they're right here, right on the outskirts of this A site, ready to retake before that bomb has even left the lobby. Oh, but that's just annoying. Electronic trying to stealth walk in through the back line. Dupree was watching it.
Yeah, it's good to see Vitality just solve this issue with patience. Oh, SUI can make a play through the smoke. Zywoo can't see that. Now they're starting to come out. There's one. Oh, he built on top of it, but still Zywoo's waiting.
Trigger discipline on this. Zywoo, they fall on him, but it's just the dink to Simple. He still checked that. You'd like to think the Mac 10 lighting them up gives Dupree a good chance at this.
No kits.
I'm applying for him, and yeah, the lack of kit means you're also short on time. That nade tickles Simple for 1 point of health. Gonna try and swing him, gonna try and fight Dupree. Tap on the bomb, Dupree's dinked, but he finishes the job. The 1v2 goes his way. Patience was the answer for Vitality. They wait, and they wait, and they only strike when the time is right. That was nearly a disaster, right? After this trigger discipline from Zywoo left these two guys in a bit of a rough way. I mean, it's all he can do at that point. He's only got a Mac 10, but...
There's a smoke wall set up for him to cross. Bomb is dropped way, way back outside as well. Spinks is going to have to recover that because everyone else is very committed. Oh, this could be heartbreaking for Vitality. They still haven't picked up the bomb.
They are dead, right? They're getting these kills in towards A. They will go back and grab the bomb. Apex is the man to do it. And honestly, on the back of numbers alone, Navi wouldn't be amiss already planning a save here. They might never uncover that this bomb was so late. And I mean, now with Electronics finished off in main, it's a certainty. You're not attempting this. Your first rifle round in this CT side just falls on deaf ears completely, accomplishing nothing, not even a kill. That is a really rough way for it to go for Navi. And honestly, it's going to leave them with what, like 2 more rifle rounds if it keeps up in this fashion?
Yeah, they need to stop the bleeding. This is what a run that Vitality is going on. I just posed the question to start this. You really think Vitality is going to get 8 in the second half? Well, they've already rattled off 4. They're halfway there. And they've got all the advantages in the world. Full losing bonus for Navi, but that's not going to help you too much on the CT side. You got to expect a timeout from Blade as well after this round. Because they're going to have to invest something. Probably Deagles and a half buy around these 2 saved weapons. Early challenges. And then pause and waiting for the reaction.
Fucking nice code.
If anyone was top garage. Spinks, he heard that vent drop. He's chasing it. He's chasing the vent drop.
Oh my word.
Perfecto. Oh no, Spinks. He's fired off too soon. But hang on, that one shot has triggered quite the rotation here at an RV. Right now, 2 players down on this lower side of the map. 1 man back in garage. They seem pretty convinced that they want to use, that Vitality want to use Spinks in some way. It's more than just a fake down here at lower. He does now have a teammate with him. Him and Apex ready to trade this, and it never even comes down to the trade game. They win both those fights. Navi just can't seem to set a foot right now. Electronic, the only kill found for Navi in the round, and it might just stop there.
This is like Navi being knocked out on their feet. You can just, they're just not in it at the moment. They're getting worked in every which way. Even missed opportunity from Spinks just turns into something fantastic. And I mean, look, just trace this back to the pistol round of this first half. 4-on-2 for Navi, and everything goes against them from there. And it's just continued the misfortune.
It's kind of insane because it feels kind of similar to Inferno, right? In that these few hero moments that Vitality were able to get in pretty desperate scenarios, it feels like it's just knocked all the wind out of Navi, man. You know, on that map, they were getting tested in like a different way. It was more of like this economy battle, like real tight and back and forth. But here, it's like just a complete, you know, capitulation. Like, remember how this whole streak started? It was those lobby crunch rounds. Yeah. Stealthy as well, and pretty light on utility. That wasn't like the full wall. He was still able to make it down secret, and so he's an unknown entity. Spinks trades that lobby aggression, keeping it in a 4v4, and even follows up with a little bit of chip damage onto Perfecto with the Molotov.
Magisk is forced to rotation, challenging over towards the ramp room, and look at Apex. He's got a lot of room to work with. You think you're frustrated now, wait till you get blindsided by a flank up heaven. No one from NaVi even has an idea this is happening, and as the in-game leader, Apex just says, guys, freeze. Just make sure they can't push you. ZywOo's done just that, and Electronic's about to go down for free. Nothing he can do about it. Simple spotted in vents, so Apex knows everything, and it's a 14th round for Vitality.
Dude, what's so wild there is I thought Apex getting down towards Secret was like an unknown, but no, they did have an idea, and they actually rotated accordingly, sending 2 players down lower from the get-go. And it's like in that round, in that moment, the first time you kind of had like a, well, you know, maybe I'll give them the second time you've had like a good reaction to this lower rotate. You know, it just completely gets avoided. It's completely cancelled out. Those 2 guys down at lower and Simple and Bit never even get to play the round. And Apex had stole it all away by having that like last-minute change of heart to reroute out of Secret and loop back in for the Heaven split. It just like out-cooled in that moment. That's another pat on the...
Yeah, this happened.
But you know, with him out of the round, it's going to fall to someone else at least, right? Someone else gets a turn.
That's a pretty crazy peek from Bit as well, around the edge of the smoke, all jokes aside.
The Vitality logo's been on fire for so long, I forgot that just isn't how it looks by default. It's crazy. Simple with this AWP, rotates into the ramp. Gets a jiggle. Now that you've seen that AWP, that might just redirect you entirely.
Yeah, well, it's going to allow NaVi to have a 4th rifle access elsewhere on the map, as Simple could just hold down the fort and ramp room with a deep angle. Electronic waiting for the Molotov to say, oh, he made a footstep, made a noise, and Apex was ready. Flash in towards Mini. Dupree, he's going to turn in. Attacking into the upper bomb site. Players got to drop into the site off the silos.
Oh, nice swing from Perfecto. He had a lot on his plate there, but turns back to deal with main. Simple was getting aggressive. Decides against it. Hello, Apex is in hell all over again. It's a rewind. Replay of the last round, only this time Simple is there to get rid of him. Still more where that came from. Into the AWP, into the Deagle, and Simple lands. Shot off the shot.
They've got such a long way to go fighting against Fight.
Just trying to play ahead of the molly. It's ballsy. It really is, and it sends him into the firing line. And Perfecto, mow down for some Die Young. And this fast A play, this attempt at a real change of pace into one of these, you know, fast upper hits. It hits a brick wall for Team Vitality. That's the sort of resistance they haven't really come up against yet.
I think they're trying to set up the pop flash play where Matt just kind of gets into the smoke out towards Hut, and they chuck a flashbang over for him to just be activated and swing. And I think that Molotov just really messed with their timing, pushed him forward before the supportive flash was ready. And a clean win for NaVi. Could this be the start of something great for NaVi here on map 2? Their map pick.
It's actually really important that was such a clean round as well, right? Because what would suck the most is if at the end of all of this, you have a couple of close...
Longer. He knows Simple's going to come back for it. There goes Perfecto and Mini. And Simple, oh, almost gets caught. Almost gets caught. He's lucky. Apex puts one in his chest.
Through the door, bit silent. Some Die Young tries to come in, tries to save them here. Apex has bested Electronic down in secret, who was coming in on a bit of a backstab. I thought Electronic had that all day long. Instead, it's tipped the scales in favor of Vitality. They know that Electronic was down lower B earlier, so they start to set their sights on this B bomb site. Some Die Young dies rotating in, and Simple's gonna do this one alone. Up close, bomb plant stopped. They've hit the pause button. It looked like they wanted to leave, but instead Dupree fights forward and nails the shot. 15 for Vitality.
Simple even saw a little bit of leg. That's a quick shot from Dupree to not even let him get started. And his teammate, Dupree, that was essentially a 1v1 at the bomb site. His teammate was so far away. Huge win. Good reactions from Vitality and a great kill on the Bit from Spinks. SDY didn't have the timing of when they were going to make it down. Flashes don't roll the same way. Ooh, caught out in the open is Electronic, trying to get himself into safety. It's all on Simple. Quick shot over to Magic. He wants more. Simple's in I'll do it myself mode, but the Molotov is going to force him back for the moment. But once again, Vitality been able to expose outside. They've got a lot of room to work with. There's nobody to address the Heaven situation. Simple's coming up towards ramp room. It almost feels like Bit or Simple when he gets here need to shift over and look for that ladder play, because now SDY's forced to get in towards Hut.
Missed shot for ZywOo. That would have been lovely to tee you up for this A play. Instead, he's caught by the man pushing through Apex.
Awkward.
Kind of a fun way to get that trade, we'll say. Still hanging around back in the lobby, but is flanked, is pushed through the ramp room. Spinks now knows he's got a lot more room out through Heaven, but it's weird. They've taken lobby away. And so even though he's going to drop into the site, it's a silent drop. He gets a little tricky with it.
Fancy.
Normally they'd hear the landing. Spinks being here could come as a surprise, and that first man out Hut learns about him the hard way. Spinks with a plant now, back of the site in a 1v3 turned 1v2 to close this out for Vitality. Can Spinks do it? Simple, wrapping around to the left, Bit alongside him. They are right with each other. One takes it. Oh, he would, yeah, come back again, Electronic. Dupree dares you.
Yeah, give me one more.
He actually did just go back and peek it, but
But Dupree was like,
Dupree didn't expect that to happen, so he was already out of there.
Yeah. Okay. Is that the scout tag?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Perfecto, it doesn't even know where to play right now. Bullets are just finding him.
ZywOo outside with the Deagle. Simple's gonna be in warehouse with an AWP. First shot miss. Oh my god, get out. We wanted the heads up fight. We got it there. ZywOo's bested him with a pistol.
Perfecto's trying to drop down the vent, but last time this happened, do you remember the timing that Spinks hit? He's out through vent right now, but this time doesn't chase the kill down the vents. Instead, he's calling across to the rest of the gang. Guys, I just heard him drop lower. I'm out on the A site. Samdai Young is the only defender. Back of A, and timing was everything. Spinks gets rid of him. A 4v2. Just Eagles in this one for Vitality. We need that hero. Bit's trying to be it. Double from the Heavens. Perfecto up through the vents. They might be able to right their wrongs after all, as they do just narrowly get past the Deegs in a 2v4.
Oh, Bit has just done something wonderful for NaVi. Stopping the plant, dispatching both players in the bomb site. That's excellent, because Spinks makes a great lurk. That's a shot and a half. Dupree even gets the follow-up onto Electronic. With this right here, Apex had already committed to the plant. No chance getting his gun out.
All right, some more of these outside smokes, this outside util to help Apex get up to some treachery outside. Bit. The ramp room hasn't had to contest with a ramp play just yet. First time seeing it, has to drop on out. Apex wins the fight to Electronic out in the yard and even takes it one step further than that. Little double kill. A lot of success from the IGL of Vitality. And now he's called for a bit of a rotate back into this A play. Dupree with a wide swing on an aggro peak. Finds this 3v2 as ZywOo was plucked up on the extremities of ramp. Simple's made it up through the vents. They hear that scope, and Dupree even had a second chance at life. No scope required for the second, and he's ready for Apex's swing, or at least he looked like it. Simple just takes his eyes off of it. Apex, will he be able to find this timing? Will he be able to thread this needle on the main play? They've got no idea where Apex has gotten to. He's found a gap. Simple, no idea. Back turned, Apex with it. 3 in the round, he would need 4 to win this. They're on the bomb, they're sticking it. Apex swings, and he wins a 1v2. Vitality take the 2-0.